Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and I am Akshaya pursuing second year engineering in SVC Bangalore. So today I have come up with one of the interesting topic that is the stack operations, basically in data structures. So let's understand first what is stack and what are the stack operation could be performed. Yeah, let's get started. So now coming to the introduction to stack operation data structure. So first let us understand what is a stack. So stack operation data structures are the type of abstract data type that follows LIFO principle. LIFO in the sense last in first of them. Yeah, they consist of a collection of elements with two main operations. The major important operation, the stack operation is the push and the pop. Insertion deletion are done by every operation, but stack important operations is push and pop. Next, stack operations are widely used in computer science and are essential for many algorithms and applications too. Why this operation is used? Because it is widely used in computer science and are essential for many algorithms and applications. Yeah. So this was about the introduction to the stack operations. So next, coming to the basic terminologies about like with reference to stack. A stack is a collection of elements where insertion and deletion can only be performed at the one end. So basically, let's understand stack. What is a stack? So it is a collection of elements. Like what elements where the insertion and deletion can only be performed at once. Where so a stack basically it is a collection of elements where insertion and deletion is can be done performed only once. So and that one end is called as the top. And the basic two important operation performed by the stack, that is the push and the pop. Where push, the process of adding, as the name itself says, we need to push an element, the process of adding an element to the top of the stack, not in mid or somewhere, to the top. And the pop process, a pop, as it is, it's pop, the process of removing the topmost element from the stack. So this was about the basic terminology, what is a stack, and these are two operations, that is the push and the pop. Now coming to the implementation of stack operations. So implementation, as it says, it can be implemented via arrays, it can be done through linked list, and it can be done through dynamic memory allocations. Now, how through arrays? Let's see. Stack can be implemented using arrays, where the top element is the element is tracked using a variable. So here in arrays, the stack can be implemented like how where the top element is the element is tracked using a variable. Yeah, and how through linked list, stacks can also be implemented using linked list where each node points to the next node in the stack. Of course, in array there will be elements. In linked list, we do call it as a node. So easily we can understand it. So the top element arrays in top element is tracked using a variable, and in linked list each node is connected to points to the next node in the stack. Yeah, next to dynamic memory allocations. So using dynamic memory allocation, stack can grow and shrink as needed. So major two is arrays and linked list. Dynamic memory allocation is a part. Yeah, using dynamic memory allocations, stacks can grow and shrink as needed. So this was about the implementation. Now coming to the major operation, that is our topic, stack operation. Coming to the first, push. As the name itself says, it adds an element to the top of the stack. And the element is inserted into the stack and becomes the new top. Of course, when the element is added to an stack, so that element becomes the new top into the stack. When the stack is full, a stack overflow condition is been occurred after pushing on one element, pushing on element. Of course, the stack should get full, right? And the full condition is called as an overflow. Yep. So this was about the push. Easily you can understand. Next, coming to the second operation, that is the pop operation. So in pop operations, it removes the topmost element from the stack. Name itself says it popped out. Yes, of course, an element will pop out from the stack. The element is deleted from the stack, and the previous elements become the new top. There, one after the another would become the new top, but here the element is deleted from the stack. Previous element before the deletion of the next element, the previous element would become the new top. Yeah. If the stack is empty, of course, push one after the another, the element should have been added and it should be full, of course. So it was called as overflow. But in stack, everything is popped out, then nothing remains. It's empty. The stack underflow condition occurs. Overflow, underflow. This is the major difference between the push and the pop. So even insertion and deletion are the operations of the stack. So insertion, same, it add a new element to the stack, and deletion, it deletes an element from the stack. Major operations I have mentioned here is the push and the pop. So next coming to the peak operation, one of the important unique versatility. Let us see. Peak operation retrieves the value of the topmost element without removing it. Speciality is pop will remove the element, but peak retrieves the value of the topmost element without removing it. Does not remove, but it takes the value from the top element. That's the main of the line I've mentioned here. The element remains in the stack after the peak operation without removing. Of course, the element should be there, right? Yeah, the element remains in the stack after the peak operation. It is useful for accessing or examining the top element of the stack. So one of the major important point I have mentioned here is peak. What is do is useful for accessing or examining the top element of the stack. Yeah, this was about the major operation of the peak that goes in the stack. Next, coming to what are the basic applications of stack operation. So function called stack, expression evaluation, undo or redo mechanism. So these are the three main important applications I mentioned here. Let's discuss one by one. Function called stack. Stack are used to store function calls and local variable during the program execution. So basically stacks are used to store functions call and local variable also during the program execution. At the time of program execution, we can use to store a function call and a call variable. Expression evaluation. What does the expression evaluation do? Stack are used to evaluate arithmetic expression, convert infix to postfix notation, and perform other mathematical computation. So given infix conversion could be directly done into the postfix conversion, and that could be done using the stack operation. Yes. So undo redo mechanism. Stacks are used to implement undo and redo operation in various software application. Either undo or redo mechanism. Yeah. Time complexity. Why I mentioned time complexity? Let's see. The push and pop operation in stacks generally have time complexity of 0 of 1. Yeah. The peak operation also have a time complexity of 0 of 1 since it is only retrieves the topmost element. However, the space complexity of the stack can be on depending number of the elements stored. Yeah. Next, coming to the what are the advantages of stack operation? Coming to the advantages of stack operations, we learned so far about the applications. Advantages. Let's see. Easy to implement and understand. Of course, stacks are very easy to and understand too. Efficient for certain operation like push, pop, and peek. Stack. It is efficient only for the few operations. The two main important which I've chosen is push, pop, and peek. Can be used to solve various problems into computer science and software development. Various arithmetic problem, not only arithmetic, every various problems in the computer science and the software development it could do. Yeah, this was about the advantages of the stack operation. So summary, so far what we learned. A stack operation data structure follow the LIFO principle and they can be implemented using array, linked list or dynamic memory allocation. Common operation include push, pop, peek with time complexity. So this was the bit few concept that I have told about the stack operation. The major stack operations are insertion, deletion, push, pop, peek. Yeah, various operations that could be done by push, pop, and peek I have mentioned here. And what are the advantages? Applications also I have mentioned that are easily understandable. And what is the basic definition of stack operation I mentioned. So you people liked it. Thank you so much.